Sri Guru Dinathari Sri Caitanya Vishwara Hari Om Tat Sat.
Nice warm up. Jai. Hare Krishna dear devotees, today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. This chapter is entitled All the devotees of Lord Chaitanya were eating half as much as usual because of Rāmacandra Purī.
2.
1.
I ate 3/4 today.
I ate 3/4 today. Now I know why. Under the section, part 1, under the section, Rāmacandra Purī criticizes the Lord. Sri Caitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.38.
রামচন্দ্র পুরীর শুষ্ক বৈরাগ্য। রামচন্দ্র পুরী হইছে রহিলা নীলাচলে, বিরক্ত স্বভাব কবু রহে কোন স্থলে।
Thus Rāmacandra Purī stayed at Jagannath Puri, as is customary for those in the renounced order. He would sometimes stay someplace and then go away. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.39.
পরিচ্ছিদ্রান্বেষী রামচন্দ্র পুরী, অনিমন্ত্রণ ভিক্ষা করে নাহিক নির্ণয়, অন্যের ভিক্ষার স্থিতির লয়েন নিশ্চয়।
There was no certainty of where Rāmacandra Purī would take his. There is no certainty of where Rāmacandra Purī would take his meal, for he would do so even uninvited. Nevertheless, he was very particular about keeping account of how others were taking their meals.
So Rāmacandra Purī, he just showed up in someone's house.
So Rāmacandra Purī, he would just show up in someone's house.
Thank you for feeding me.
Thank you for feeding me. So Indian.
And, but although he wouldn't be invited,
Although he wouldn't be invited,
he would point out how much others were eating.
he would point out how much others were eating.
So everybody was afraid of him.
So everybody was afraid of him. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.40.
প্রভুর দৈনিক ভিক্ষা বিবরণ। প্রভুসহ ঈশ্বরপুরীর শিষ্য গোবিন্দ ও কাশীশ্বরের একত্র ভিক্ষা। প্রভুর নিমন্ত্রণে লাগে করি চারি পান, কভু কাশীশ্বর গোবিন্দ খান তিনজন।
To invite Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would cost 320 cowdies, small conch shells. This would provide lunch for 3 people, including Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and sometimes Kashishwar and Govinda. Cowdies.
Conch shells of 1 paisa.
80 conch shells is 1 paisa.
Remember that 220 paisa are conch shells. So 80 paisa. 4 paisa.
That means 320 conch shells, small conch shells, 4 paisa. So cheap. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita.
I saw 1 paisa. Have you ever seen one?
Have you seen 1 paisa?
I've seen 1 paisa.
Wow.
But now me. It's a little swear thing.
In the pranami box, in the donation box, the little square things. Basically, nobody can't use that, so they put it for the deities. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Ante Leela, 8.41.
প্রত্যহ প্রভুর ভিক্ষা ইতি উতি হয় কেহ যদি মূল্য আনে চারিপন নির্ণয়
Every day the Lord would take his meal at a different place, and if someone was prepared to pay for a meal, the price was fixed at only 4 panas. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Ante Leela, 8.42.
স্বয়ং প্রভুকে মট্ট জ্ঞানে তদ্দোষের অন্বেষণ প্রভুর স্থিতিরীতি ভিক্ষা শয়ন প্রয়াণ রামচন্দ্র পুরী করে সর্বানুসন্ধান
Translation? Rāmacandra Purī concerned himself with gathering all sorts of information about how Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was situated, including his regulative principles, his lunch, his sleep, and his movements.
Rāmacandra Purī was studying Lord Chaitanya's every move
So Rāmacandra Purī was studying Lord Chaitanya's every move
to find out some way to criticize him.
to find out some way to criticize him. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Ante Leela, 8.43.
অদক্ষজ স্বয়ং ভগবান পূর্ণ ও নির্দোষ প্রভুর যতক গুণ স্পর্শিতে নারিল ছিদ্রি চাহি ভুলে কাহা ছিদ্র নাহি পাইল
Because Rāmacandra Purī was interested only in finding faults, he could not understand the transcendental qualities of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His only concern was finding faults, but still he could not find any.
Lord Chaitanya is an avatar of Lord Krishna
Lord Chaitanya is an avatar of Lord Krishna
as a devotee.
as a devotee.
But that could not be understood by Rāmacandra Purī.
But that could not be understood by Rāmacandra Purī.
He was only interested to find fault,
He was only interested to find faults,
but he could not find any.
but he could not find any. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Ante Leela, 8.44.
সন্ন্যাসীর বিধি ও নিষেধ সন্ন্যাসী হইয়া করে মিষ্টান্ন ভক্ষণ এই ভোগে হয় কইছে ইন্দ্রিয় বারণ
At last he found a fault. How can a person in the renounced order eat so many sweetmeats? He said, if one eats sweets, controlling the senses is very difficult.
It says, and Lord Chaitanya would take Jagannath Mistana, the sweet rice offered to Lord Jagannath.
It is said that Lord Chaitanya would take Jagannath Mishtanna, the sweet rice of Lord Jagannath, offered to Lord Jagannath.
And that was finally what Rāmacandra Purī criticized.
That was finally what Rāmacandra Purī criticized. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Ante Leela, 8.45.
সর্বত্র প্রভু নিন্দা অথচ প্রত্যহ প্রভু দর্শন এই নিন্দা করি কহে সর্বলোক স্থানে প্রভুরে দেখিতে অবশ্য আইসে প্রতিদিনে
In this way, Rāmacandra Purī blasphemed Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu before everyone. But nevertheless, he would regularly come to see the Lord every day.
Although Rāmacandra Purī was blaspheming the Lord,
Even though Rāmacandra Purī was blaspheming the Lord,
he's so fortunate. He'd come every day to see the Lord.
he was so fortunate that he would come to see every day the Lord.
How many of you like to see the Lord every day?
How many of you would like to see the Lord every day? Hari Bo! Hari Hari Jai! Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 8.46.
প্রভুর মর্যাদা প্রদান রামচন্দ্রের নিন্দা বিদ্বেষাগার। প্রভু গুরু বুদ্ধি করেন সম্ভ্রম সম্মান, দেহ ছিদ্র চাহি বলে এই তার কাম।
When they met, the Lord would offer him respectful obeisances. Considering him a god-brother of his spiritual master, Rāmacandra Puri's business, however, was to search for faults in the Lord. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 8.47.
স্বনিন্দা শ্রবণেও প্রভুর পুরীকে পাদোচিত সম্মান, দানপূর্বক বাঞ্ছনা। যত নিন্দা করে তাহা প্রভু সব জানে, তথাপিও আদর করে বড়ই সম্ভ্রমে।
Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew that Rāmacandra Puri was criticizing him before everyone. But whenever Rāmacandra Puri came to see him, the Lord offered him respects with great attention.
Although Lord Caitanya had understanding
Although Lord Chaitanya, as Antaryami,
as a super soul,
as the super soul,
he knew that Rāmacandra Purī was criticizing him,
he knew that Rāmacandra Puri was criticizing him,
but still he had offered him respect as godbrother of his guru.
but still he would offer him respect as the god-brother of his guru.
And now Lord Caitanya is teaching us how we should be so careful in dealing with fellow Vaishnavas.
So now Lord Chaitanya is teaching us how we should be careful when we are dealing with superior Vaishnavas. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 8.48.
একদা প্রাতে প্রভুগৃহে পিপীলিকা শ্রেণী দর্শনে স্বয়ং ভগবান প্রভুর বৈরাগ্য নিন্দনান্তে প্রস্থান। একদিন প্রাতকালে আইলা প্রভুর ঘর, পিপীলিকা দেখি কিছু কহেন উত্তর।
One day Rāmacandra Puri came in the morning to the abode of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Seeing many ants, he said something to criticize the Lord. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 8.49.
রামচন্দ্র পুরী বাক্য।
रात्रौ अत्र ऐक्षवम् आसीत् तेन पीपीलिकाः सञ्चरन्ति अहो विरक्तानां सन्न्यासिनामियम् इन्द्रियाणि लालसेति ब्रुवन् उत्थाय गतः। Last night there was a sugar candy here, he said. Therefore ants are wandering about. Alas, this renounced sannyasi is attached to such sense gratification. After speaking in this way, he got up and left.
Maybe so many reasons why there are ants.
So there may be so many reasons why there are ants.
And what Rāmacandra Purī, he used the ants to criticize the Lord.
But Rāmacandra Purī, he used the ants to criticize the Lord.
That's what it says. Nature
That is his nature,
to criticize everyone.
to criticize everyone. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 8.50.
সকর্ণে প্রভুর পুরী কর্তৃক অনিত নিন্দা শ্রবণ। প্রভুর পরম্পরায় নিন্দা কইরাছেন শ্রবণ, এবে সাক্ষাৎ শুনিলেন কল্পিত নিন্দন।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had heard rumors about Rāmacandra Puri's blasphemy. Now he directly heard his fanciful accusations. Purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Rāmacandra Puri could find no faults in the character of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, for he is situated in a transcendental position as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and as such ants are generally found everywhere. But when Rāmacandra Puri saw ants crawling in the abode of the Lord, he took it for granted that they must have been there because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had been eating sweetmeats. He thus discovered imaginary faults in the Lord and then left.
You can see how Rāmacandra Puri is overly critical of everybody.
So we can see how Rāmacandra Puri is overly critical of everybody.
And like a fly finds the sore part and lands on a cut in the arm.
So like a fly goes on the sore part or ends on the cut on the arm.
But he looks for anything he can criticize.
So he goes for anything that he could criticize.
And as a result, he was rebuked by Madhavendra Puri.
As a result, he was rebuked by Madhavendra Puri.
And he also was imagining fanciful criticisms against Lord Chaitanya.
Now also is imagining fashionable criticisms against Lord Chaitanya.
So, as a result, Lord Godhead is far away from him.
As a result, love of Godhead is far away from him. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 8.51.
বিবর্ত বুদ্ধি বসেই ভগবানের দোষারোপণ, সহজেই পিপীলিকা সর্বত্র বেড়ায়, তাহাতে তর্ক উঠাইয়া দোষ লাগায়।
Ants generally crawl about here, there and everywhere, but Rāmacandra Puri, imagining faults, criticized Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu by alleging that there had been sweetmeats in his room. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 8.52.
স্বনিন্দা শ্রবণে জগৎগুরু আচার্যরূপী প্রভুর ভয় ও লজ্জা, শুনি তাহা প্রভুর সংকোচ ভয় মনে, গোবিন্দে বলাইয়া কিছু কহেন বচনে।
After hearing this criticism, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was doubtful and apprehensive. Therefore, he called Govinda and instructed him as follows. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.53.
স্বীয় দৈনিক ভিক্ষা সংকোচন ও গোবিন্দের নিকট তৎপরিমাণ নির্ধার। আজি হইতে ভিক্ষা আমার এই তো নিয়ম, পিণ্ড ভোগের এক চৌঠি 5 গন্ডার ব্যঞ্জন।
From today on, it will be a rule that I shall accept only 1/4 of a pot of Lord Jagannath's prasadam and 5 gandas worth of vegetables.
So, Lord Chaitanya wanted to show the good example.
So we can see how Lord Chaitanya wanted to show the good example.
So he reduced his eating to 1/4.
So he reduced his eating to 1/4
A pot of rice.
of a pot of Jagannath rice.
Although Lord Chaitanya, he can eat more because he's bigger.
Although Lord Chaitanya, he can eat more because he is bigger. Okay. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.54.
পরিমাণ অতিরিক্ত গ্রহণে স্থান ত্যাগ ভয় প্রদর্শন। ইহা বই অধিকার কিছু না আনিবা, অধিক আনিলে আমা ইথা না দেখিবা।
If you bring any more than this, you will not see me here anymore. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.55.
ভক্তকে প্রভুর কঠোর আদেশ জ্ঞাপন, সকলের দারুণ দুঃখ। সকল বৈষ্ণবে গোবিন্দ কহে এই বাত, শুনি সবার মাথে জইছে হইল বজ্রঘাত।
Govinda relayed this message to all the devotees. When they heard it, they felt as if their heads had been struck by thunderbolts.
Everybody liked to see Lord Chaitanya soundlessly.
So everybody liked to feed Lord Chaitanya sumptuously.
And that he had restricted his eating so much,
And now that he had restricted his eating so much,
they felt like they're hit by thunderbolts.
they felt like they had been hit by thunderbolts.
Something intolerable for them.
Something intolerable for them. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.56.
দুরাত্মা রামচন্দ্র পুরীকে প্রাণাধিক প্রভুর বিরোধী জ্ঞানে ভক্তগণের নিন্দা। রামচন্দ্র পুরীকে সবাই দেয় তিরস্কার, এই পাপিষ্ঠ আসি প্রাণ লইল সবার।
All the devotees condemned Rāmacandra Purī, saying, "This sinful man has come here and taken our lives." Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 5.57-58.
এক বিপ্রের প্রভুকে নিমন্ত্রণ। সেই দিন এক বিপ্র কইল নিমন্ত্রণ, এক চৌঠি ভাত 5 গুন্ডার ব্যঞ্জন। প্রভুর জন্য গোবিন্দের যথা নির্দিষ্ট পরিমাণ প্রসাদ গ্রহণ, প্রভুর সামান্য আহারে বিপ্রের দুঃখ। এই মাত্র গোবিন্দ কইল অঙ্গীকার, মাথায় ঘা মারে বিপ্র করে হাহাকার।
That day a Brahmana extended an invitation to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. When Govinda accepted only 5 gandas worth of vegetables and a fourth of a pot of rice, the Brahmana, in great despair, struck his head with his hand and cried,
Alas! Alas!
Alas, alas.
Naturally, the devotees, they want to see Lord Chaitanya,
Naturally, the devotees, they want to feed Lord Chaitanya,
that he was taking so little prasad,
that he was taking so little prasad,
created great suffering for the hosts.
that is creating a great suffering for the host. Guru Maharaj, can we continue?
Oh,
Okay. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.59.
প্রভুর অর্ধ বুঝন গোবিন্দের আবিষ্টার্ধ প্রাপ্তি ভক্তগণের অন্নজল ত্যাগ সেই ভাত ব্যঞ্জন প্রভু অর্ধেক খাইল যা কিছু রহিল তাহা গোবিন্দ পাইল
Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ate only half of the rice and vegetables, and whatever remained was taken by Govinda.
actually, Lord Chaitanya was eating a very small quantity, and of that, taking only half.
So actually Lord Chaitanya was only taking a very small quantity, and in that he was only taking, and out of that he was only taking half.
Of that half was left, was taken by Govinda.
And that half which he left was taken by Govinda Das. Okay. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.60. Correct. Adarshan.
অর্ধাসন করেন প্রভু গোবিন্দ অর্ধাসন সব ভক্তগণে তবে ছাড়িল ভোজন
Thus both Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Govinda ate only half the food they needed. Because of this, all the other devotees gave up eating.
You can understand how all the devotees
We can understand how all the devotees
wanted to please Lord Chaitanya.
wanted to please Lord Chaitanya.
When they saw the Lord was taking half of what he needed,
When they saw the Lord was taking half of what he needed,
they could not eat anything.
they could not eat anything. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.61.
গোবিন্দ ও কাশীশ্বরকে অন্যত্র ভিক্ষা গ্রহণে আদেশ গোবিন্দ কাশীশ্বরে প্রভু কইলা আজ্ঞাপন দুহে অন্যত্র মাগে করে উদর ভরণ
This one, right? Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ordered Govinda and Kashishwara, you may both take alms as elsewhere to fill your bellies. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.62.
প্রভুর ভোজন সংকোচ ফলে ভক্ত দুঃখ শ্রবণে রামচন্দ্রের প্রভু সঙ্গীতে আগমন এই রূপে মহা দুঃখে দেখি কত গেল শুনি রামচন্দ্র পুরী প্রভু পাশ আইল
In this way, some days passed in great unhappiness. Hearing all this, Rāmacandra Purī went to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 8.63.
মানব আচার্যরূপী প্রভুর সর্বদাই রামচন্দ্রকে মান দান। প্রণাম করি প্রভু কইলা চরণ বন্দন, প্রভুরে কহে কিছু হাসিয়া বচন।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offered his obeisances to Rāmacandra Purī, worshipping his feet. Then Rāmacandra Purī smiled and spoke to the Lord. Although Rāmacandra Purī
was criticizing the Lord,
was criticizing the Lord
Chaitanya always treated him with respect.
but Lord Chaitanya always treated him with respect. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 8.64.
প্রভুকে জাতি ধর্ম শিক্ষা দান। সন্ন্যাসীর ধর্ম নহে ইন্দ্রিয় তর্পণ, জইছে তৈছে করে মাত্র উদর ভরণ।
Ramchandra Puri advised, it is not the business of a sannyasi to gratify his senses. He should fill his belly some way or other. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 8.65.
শুষ্ক বৈরাগ্যকে সন্ন্যাস অর্থাৎ ভক্তির বিরুদ্ধে বলিয়া কেবল মুখেই প্রচার। তোমারে ক্ষীণ দেখি শুনি করে আর্দাসন, এই শুষ্ক বৈরাগ্য নহে সন্ন্যাসীর ধর্ম।
I have heard that you have cut your eating in half. Indeed, I see that you are skinny. Such dry renunciation is also not the religion of a sannyasi.
So, because of his criticism,
So because of his criticism,
Lord Chaitanya was eating half of the needed.
Lord Chaitanya was eating half of what he needed.
And then Ramchandra Puri criticized him that you're not eating enough.
But then Ramchandra Puri criticized him, you are not eating enough.
This is dry renunciation.
This is dry renunciation. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 8.66.
সর্বাবস্থায় যুক্ত বৈরাগ্যই সিদ্ধি লাভ। যথাযোগ্য উদর ভরণে না করে বিষয় ভোগ, সন্ন্যাসীর তব সিদ্ধি হয় জ্ঞান যোগ।
A sannyasi eats as much as necessary to maintain his body, but he does not enjoy satisfying his senses materially. Thus a sannyasi becomes perfect in his spiritual advancement in knowledge.
Ramchandra Puri is instructing Lord Chaitanya,
So Rāmacandra Purī, he is instructing Lord Chaitanya,
although he had no idea who Lord Chaitanya is.
although he had no idea of who Lord Chaitanya is. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ante Leela 8.67 to 68.
সর্বত্র যুক্ত বৈরাগ্য যুগ, ভক্তি যুগেই অনর্থনাশ। শ্রীমদ্ ভাগবত গীতায় 6 অধ্যায়ের 16 এবং 17 নম্বর শ্লোক।
Lord Krishna said, my dear Arjuna, one cannot perform mystic yoga if he eats more than necessary or needlessly fasts, sleeps and dreams too much or does not sleep enough. One should eat and enjoy his senses as much as necessary. One should properly endeavor to execute his duties, and one should regulate his sleep and wakefulness. Thus one can become freed from material pains by executing mystic yoga. Purport by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, This is a quotation from Bhagavad Gita 6.16 to 17.
So, Rāmacandra Purī is instructing Lord Caitanya
So Rāmacandra Purī is instructing Lord Caitanya
on the process of mystic yoga.
of the process of mystic yoga.
He doesn't understand the supremacy of bhakti.
He doesn't understand the supremacy of bhakti. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.69.
অমানি ধর্মের আদর্শ প্রভুর দৈন্যক্তি। প্রভু কহে অজ্ঞ বালক মই শিষ্য তোমার, মোরে শিক্ষা দেহ এই ভাগ্য আমার।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then humbly submitted, I am just like an ignorant boy, and am like your disciple. It is my great fortune that you are instructing me. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antyalila 8.70.
প্রভুর ভক্তগণের অর্ধভুজন শ্রবণ। এত এত শুনি রামচন্দ্র পুরী উঠি গেলা, ভক্তগণ অর্দাসন করে গোসাই শুনিলা।
Hearing this, Rāmacandra Purī got up and left. He also heard from various sources that all the devotees of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu were eating half as much as usual. Thus ends the chapter entitled, All the devotees of Lord Chaitanya were eating half as much as usual because of Rāmacandra Purī. Under the section, Rāmacandra Purī criticizes the Lord. Okay.
Tomorrow is Pushpa Abhishek.
So tomorrow is Pushpa Abhishek.
I have a Latin American meeting.
I have a Latin American meeting.
I hope they'll release me early.
I hope that they would release me early.
But I have to thank all the youths that have helped to make the flowers of Abhishek.
So I would like to help all the youths who have helped to make the flower outfit for the flower Abhishek.
Also, the flowers for the Abhishek.
Also the flowers for the Abhishek. Hare Krishna. So birthday blessings to an anniversary. Nivedya Mataji's birthday. Pranita Chaudhary Mataji's birthday. Pujeshwari Radhika Mataji's birthday. And wedding anniversary of Jatila Mataji and her Prabhu from Mumbai. Hari Bol. Guru Maharaj is blessing all of you who have joined virtually and physically.
Hari Krishna Matirastu.
Krishna Matirastu. Hari Bol. Take Guru Maharaj out.
Dear devotees, those who are physically present here, please, if you could spare a minute or two, visit the physical book table before you leave. Guru Maharaj welcomes one and all to the virtual book table from Sridham Mayapur. Gita Jayanti Marathon, final sprint, just a couple of days. So now let's see the devotees who are fortunate enough to have participated in the book marathon pastime of Guru Maharaj today. Urjeshwari Radha Devi Dasi from USA 6 Bhagavad Gita, Saraswati, Nadeshan and family from USA 6 Bhagavad Gita, Vrishni Palak Das from Gurugram, 1 small book. Shankapani Narsimha Das from Mumbai, 2 Bhagavad Gita. Raghunath Chaitanya Das from Andhra Pradesh, 242 small books. Vibhavari Radha Devi Dasi from Kolkata, 108 Bhagavad Gita. Bimal Chandra Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Promila Rani Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Saurav Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Sri Govinda Chandra Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Srimati Reena Rani Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Sri Rik Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Indra Chaudhary, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Jayamala Chaudhary, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Vijaya Chaudhary, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Bhonna Habiganj, Bangladesh, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Swapan Kumar Sen, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Ani Rani Dev, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Sri Rudra Kumar Mondal, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Swargiyo Sushil Kumar Sarkar, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Hashi Rani Sarkar, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Mukta Kumar Mazumdar, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Momo Das Mazumdar, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Mimi Das Mazumdar, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Sukriti Sarkar, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Sonali Das, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Anchali Rani Raj Bangashi, Arabia, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Vishwajit, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Palesh Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Akash, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Krishna Chandra Moni Das, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Sargiyo Dhirendranath Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Jewel 1 Bhagavad Gita. Akash, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Poranshil, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Shanda Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Sri Madhav Chandra Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Srimati Kajol Rekha Rai, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Kamal Sutar, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Parimal Das Suman, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Sujan Kumar Sarkar, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Loknath Raj, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Rohini Gopreka Devidasi, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Braja Premadatta Gauradas, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Madhav Dev, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Anupam Mitra, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Kaunta Kaunadas, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Sukhamaya Govinda Das, Gopinath Das, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Mahananda Gadadhar Das, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Bimal Sil, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Poli Das, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Kishore Kumar Das, 2 Bhagavad Gita. Rajan Sil, 1 Bhagavad Gita. Guru Maharaj, now, so these are all from Bangladesh. And Guru Maharaj physical book table, Vrindavaneshwari 2 Bhagavad Gita, Brajeshwar Gauradas and Shantagopi Devidasi 1 Bhagavad Gita and 10 small book. So Guru Maharaj sent just a message for all those who are physically present. Anybody who is going to travel for a long distance, you have a drop facility tonight. Prahlad Krishnadas 1 Bhagavad Gita and Charani Devidasi and their daughter 1 Bhagavad Gita. Ru Gauran family 1 Bhagavad Gita. Balachandra Channa Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi Balavranda 4 small book. Gopikanda Krishnadas from USA 2 small book. So Guru Maharaj is distributing 178 Mahabig books and 259 small books, a total of 437 Srila Prabhupada Transcendental book. Srila Prabhupada Transcendental book distribution ki jai. These devotees get a special Narasimha Puja in a few hours from now in Siddham, Mayapur. All of you devotees also bless them by calling out Nitai Gauranga with me. Nitai Gauranga! And please, pause on this wonderful opportunity of participating in the marathon pastime of Guru Maharaj, even distributing Srila Prabhupada book, even if it's a single Bhagavad Gita or just a small book. Please do WhatsApp 24 hours both day and night anytime at +91 94 34 76 04 02. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Lord Chaitanya class. Prema Tarangini Devidasi from Peru, diagnosed with cancer, and Amala Gopika Devidasi, daughter of Radheshwar Prabhu of Peru, she is also cancer. Guru Maharaj prays for you every single day, for all of us. Let's pray to Lord Krishna if he is pleased to protect these devotees, and of course our prayers include for all those who are celebrating their anniversaries today, for their well-being and blissful Krishna consciousness. Please chant along with me. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. Dipu and Poonam Guru Maharaj received the Tilkut. Thank you.